Welcome to my YouTube channel and now focus. I want your entire focus, and if there is any distraction, forget about distraction. Look at my eyes. Focus. During the lockdown era of 2020 to 2021, I encountered a concept that was entirely new to me: procrastination. Up until that point in my life, I had never really grappled with the issue. The lockdown gave me a surplus of free time, yet I find myself unable to utilize it productively. I tried every method I could find on the internet, but none seemed to work. Staying focused for extended period felt impossible. Reflecting on why this happened, I realized that for the first 17 years of my life, I had been following instruction, whether from my mentors, teachers, or parents. I had really taken the initiative to do something on my own. Now, with the freedom to learn at my own pace, the transition felt overwhelming. Picking up a new skill, especially with no external structure, required patience. And I hadn't yet developed. I had assignments, class tests, and a routine that kept me grounded for years. Suddenly, I had 2 years to learn and 20 years ahead to apply those skills. The challenge was daunting. But despite the hurdles, I made it through the first phase of acquiring new skills and learn new values. Now, the second phase of my lockdown era. During the lockdown phase, I created my YouTube channel. This marks the beginning of what I consider the second session of my creative journey. At the time, I was running poetry and speeches page on Instagram. Amid this period of exploration, I crossed paths with a Singaporean mentor, a brilliant mind and a life coach like no other. Despite being much older and more experienced, we became friends. What started as an admiration for my book reviews turned into transformative 1 month mentorship. Before meeting him, I was caught in the trap of working long hours with little to no productivity. I didn't understand the concept of productive hours. I believed that the more time I poured into something, the more I would achieve. My mentor taught me a critical lesson: when aiming for my long term success, it's not about sprinting but about pacing yourself. He showed me that focusing for just 15 minutes a day could achieve far more than aimless 5 hour stretches. 5 to 10 hour stretches, actually. Over 2 years, those focused 15 minutes became a cornerstone of my growth. I honed my skill, overcome my focus issues, and even taken decisive steps like deleting unnecessary distraction, including social media. My mentor's wisdom helped me prioritize what truly matters, and for that I am endlessly grateful. Um, Buddies, my friends, after 4 years, I am back to my YouTube channel. I am going to try my best to give you the actual content. No pictures, no music, no unnecessary distraction. I want you to hooked up to me, to my speech. I don't need budget. I don't need fancy gadgets. I need you to focus to me. I'm going to give you my own life experience, that how I do it, how I dealt it. And I want you to be a man. I want you to be a man and look at my eyes. It is important. You are wasting your time doing some unnecessary stuff. Please, I request you to focus. Yes, I might be funny, but it's important. Um, when I was in 11th standard, every time friends and families expected me to put on hours and listen to him, listen to others. Every time I want to listen, be a donkey, be mule, is immune to this listening syndrome. This little seems to work. This has nothing to do, buddies. This has nothing to do with your productivity. Third, but looking back at those transformative years, I realized how much growth took place. When I started as a battle of procrastination turned into a journey of self discovery. I learned to shift my focus from wasting hours on unproductive tasks to channeling short concentration effort that yielded tangible results. My Singaporean mentor played a pivotal role in my transformation. His guidance on slowing down, staying consistent, and cutting out distraction laid the foundation for habits I carry today. By dedicating just 15 minutes of meaningful focus every day, I cultivated skills that had once seemed out of reach. Now, as I embarked on the second session of my YouTube journey, I bring with me all the lesson that I have learned in the course of 4 to 5 years. The goal isn't just to create content, but to share the tool and strategies that help me to overcome challenges like procrastination and lack of focus. The channel isn't just my story, it's a platform to inspire others to break free from their own struggles and achieve meaningful growth. But and I do not care about money from this channel, not actual money. I know what could have been more important. I know what is more important to you. When you have been told your entire life that you need to follow, listen, do not question, keep your mouth shut. If you question, you speak too much, because people doesn't like you. People doesn't like smart brain who talk back, who listen, who who want to make that work done without speaking like a machine. We are human beings, come on. We are goddamn human beings with even respect. I am going to do what I am best at. I'm going to speak. I'm going to convey my message to you. I want to speak as much as I could so that you can understand what I mean. Every word is going to hit you from depth of my heart, from my core. When I was in my 11th standard, I have been working really hard. My parents were very happy. They're coming to me every single day. This is my actual story. He used to spend time with me and I loved it. 6 months later, when my result came out and I didn't score as much as they expected, I failed. Yes, I take full responsibility for my failure, for for which they have accepted, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't deliver. I take complete responsibility. Every time I fail, it was my responsibility. Every time they fail, it is my responsibility. Today, by being so nice, so naive, I have paid my price. I have paid my fines by listening to some goddamn people that I shouldn't have listened to my entire life. Have taken hours of my time out of their reach. My time is precious. My time is important. I couldn't produce result. Yes, I failed in my personal life just because I couldn't produce results. And how this story is relevant to this topic, because we are not doing what is necessary, and it costs us a lot. When you procrastinate, when you do not do the thing that is needed to be done, you suffer. You suffer a pain. But today I rule. I changed. The attitude has changed. I couldn't look face to face. I keep my head down. Right now I keep my head up and I look to your eyes. I'm speaking eye to eye. If you have the courage, come and shoot me. You couldn't do it. You couldn't dare to do it. I challenge you, to my entire people that is out there. The progress I make in last 4 5 years, it's seemingly impossible, um, because a lot of people have thought that I might fail. I didn't fail. My son, I didn't fail. My friends, I didn't fail. I'm here, right here. I'm fit. I haven't died. I'm alive. I'm going to be very much alive. I'm going to be successful in my professional level at least. I have full control over my work. I'm confident. Do what you need to do. Doesn't matter. What? Look at this carefully. What is this? This is a box. This is your brain. You need to take this out. Here. Think out of the box. Hours is not productivity. 4 5 hours of thinking, of doing nothing, It is not productivity, it is just wasting time. And I do not want you to waste your time, waste valuable time. I don't want you to do it. You just need to learn this. Just learn this. Productive hours is equal to productive results. Hour let you inside box. People come and they control you. People come, they control you. People come, they control you. You can never come out of the box like this. You have to come out of this box here. To come here, you have to think out of the box. So you need to have this golden productive hours rule. Yeah, I love my art. So think like this, take your mind out of the box right here. Think out of this mess right here. That's how you are going to do it. I have some question answers from my Instagram friends. I asked you to message me in Instagram. A lot of people have messaged me um, because prior me being, opening my YouTube channel, I have my Instagram profile. Like 400-500 people have followed me. Productive people have followed me. I don't want a meaningless set of people. So I'm going to answer to your questions. It's too hot right now. I think picking winter as a moment, the time winter is the best time to record videos. I can, just turn out of my sounds around you and everything is so peaceful and I can do it. It's feel aesthetic. So the question that is asked by my brother right here, Rick Stens fact. What you have written here? When is the right time to approach someone? What do you mean by someone? What do you mean by someone? Is it girl, Rick? Okay, I'm going to reply to you. Just give me a moment. Rick, I'm repeating your question once again, but I'm going to ask your question in my way, okay? So, the correct way to approach a girl or your colleague or people of interest, okay? The correct way, not the right time, the correct way. See, there is no right time to approach someone. If she has to accept you, she is going to accept you today. But all I have learned from my entire life, the more time that you put for these people, it basically takes more time, more and more time. For example, I this goes always goes negative in the negative direction. Relationship deteriorates over time. Human relationship, human bonding, I have seen most of the cases does not improve over time. This is the harsh reality of time. But relationship deteriorates over time. Even the most happiest relationship deteriorates over time. Once people were very happy, but really this relationship stuff this deteriorates over time. I couldn't do anything, but this is just harsh reality. Okay. So the right time to approach someone is right now. Do it. Listen to what she has to say. If she say yes, then you are done. If she says no, then just find someone else. Just get the hell out of there. Okay. Don't ask her why. Just get the hell out of there, please. Respect yourself. Give respect to yourself. I think people want to be in a private relationship with you. They don't want you to involve in their social life. Social life, a life with image. They does not want you to be a part of it. And this is exactly something that I don't like. People who behaves differently with you in front of you and differently in front of public are the actual two-faced people. Be aware of them. So how to concentrate on my work, my family is trying to get under my skin. This is your second question, right? Rick, listen to me. The entire video of procrastination is about solving this issue only. Procrastination start has started because of being part of a joint family, toxic people and toxic friends, mentors, professors, colleagues, associates that has always tried to get under our skin, and they does it on purpose. They never do it unintentionally. They always does it with purpose. Of course, intentionally they do it. So yes, how to concentrate on my work. Listen, everything heals over time. The best medicine invented by God Almighty from the start of human civilization is time. 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 Yes, you heard it correct. Time is the essence of life that heals everything, that recover everything. You continue to do your work. If it is the best day, work. If it is a worst day, definitely work. At your best day, I am never happy on my best day, I work. On my worst day, I am never sad, I work. When I win, I appreciate my opponent by being a good competitor. When I lose, I try to cover myself. Being nice and being humble is the biggest burden a personality can have. Okay. Um, Once your work is done, once your objective is done, I believe to focus on some other stuff. Keep on doing it, keep your mind engaged. Never keep your mind empty and keep on doing it over and over. Third question that you have asked: what is the time frame to start and end a task? Listen, there is if you're learning a language, me, I have learned Spanish and French. I'm learning both of this language. French, I have learned up to a level. For last 1 year, I am learning Spanish. I can speak a little bit Spanish. I can understand a lot right now. To if you're learning language, so that means you need to put a lot of time to it. Um, if you are memorizing, you can memorize and you can keep the thing in your mind for a couple of days. But from your temporary memory to your permanent memory, if you want to transfer that, it is going to take some time. Okay, but every time I am on a project, if I have the project to do for my professional career, it has a time frame and it has a deadline. So professionally I know that what I have to do, I have to do. But if I have to acquire a separate set of skills that I need to do, I have to do it every day because there is always a room of improvement left for me to run. Okay. So basically, about time frame, I can give you a small example. 3 years is the best time that I can give to learn a language. And if I'm doing something, I think if I couldn't do it, I couldn't grow in 3 years. I normally doesn't spend more time to it. It's the separate side skills, not my actual one. But for your actual skill, it might take you 4 years, 5 years, maybe 10 years. But hooked up to it if it is your passion. But if it is not your passion, something related to passion, something that you really need to do, but it is ancillary, associates. Okay, it's not the main one, so it is going to take some time. Number 4 question that you have asked: what is the best environment to work? Buddy, look, this is my house. I have a small room, and the best thing that I can do is that I have a very small room. I'm recording my video over here. I study here, I sleep here. So the environment that you got, it is the best environment to do. A peaceful environment is the best environment to grow. A violent environment, in a violent environment, you can never grow. Number 5, you have asked, should I listen to music while I am working? If you're driving car, if you're doing something involuntary, like if you are doing maths, it would work. But if you are reading something, writing something, you are trying to solve something, you need entire focus. Okay, keep your brain empty. Always try to keep your brain empty. uh, you have asked another question to it: does meditation work? No. Meditation is the worst thing that you can do. Focus and meditation is different thing. So when you are meditating, nothing, you are not focusing anything. A lot of thoughts are then in your mind. Okay, thoughts, you cannot delete thoughts because our brain is programmed involuntary, subconsciously our brain is programmed to thoughts. Don't go to the traditional method of doing bullshit. This is not going to work. This meditation stuff doesn't work to anyone. Focus is do something active in something. Speak. If you want to learn how to speak, speak. If you want to solve something, solve. But this meditation stuff doesn't work. Keep your mind empty and about listening music while doing maths, solving, writing something, it's fine. That means you're copying and pasting, it's fine. Or if you have to repeat same thing over and over again, listen to music, it helps. Or maybe you can add some background music, like this lo-fi music. It's proven medically that it's helps to create an environment, but very low decibels. Okay, thank you, Rick, for these beautiful questions. I appreciate to it. It take me 10 minutes to answer all your question to you. uh, I'm going to reply some other question from my viewer. Okay, what is your name? Creative Mind 88 77 Rajiv. How do I stay consistent when motivation fades? You are asking me. um Motivation means nothing. This motivational content creator, this the phase of content creation is done. The same motivation speaker has shifted to something which is called practicality. Previously they used to speak stories which motivates me and inspired me. Is the do those stories actually inspire me still now? There are some genuine videos to it, but I don't have motivation, but I have commitment, I have a deadline process that I respect. I hope you understand. Second question that you have asked: is it possible to balance personal growth with professional demands? It is absolutely possible. Listen, if what you are doing passionately, that means your professional work, and your association is not your hobby but it is directly related to your professional work, so it fulfills the demand. Okay. um Otherwise, otherwise I think that if it is an hobby, it is not going to be so much helpful. But today's topic is entirely about procrastinating. But that is not definitely not going to work. It helps you, okay? Just don't overcome, make your brain over clungy, cloggy, over complex. It is not going to work. How I overcome the fear of failure when starting something new. I am doing my YouTube channel. I want to do what I do. I don't care about who is watching, who isn't watching. I know there are people who is definitely going to watch my content. No matter what, they're going to hook up to the video. They're going to message me. They're going to ask me, okay, if they want to watch some particular part. I have given um, descriptions. I'm going to give descriptions, so they're going to watch my content. Okay, and if you does not like to me, there are people, I know there are people around me, used to be around me. Thank God that they are out of station right now. I have sent them out of station. No return ticket. They're out. There's to give me fallacies. There's to this false fallacies that you are not good enough. You have to do things perfectly. This mentality of doing things perfectly cost you a lot. I'm not going to make fun of me, but I am here to take action. Sometimes when I take action, people laugh at me. They make fun of me, but I try to do something, okay, and try to stick to my process. Doesn't matter whatever outcome came out of it. I try to explicitly stick to my process. That is what I do. What is the most effective way to handle distraction in the digital age? Uninstall social media. Uninstall social media. This is the best goddamn thing you can do. Listen to me, obey me. I am commanding you to do it right now. I never take unnecessary phone call from my friends to my close people. If I'm working, I do not speak more than 10 minutes to my parents when I'm out of station. I do not speak more than 5 minutes to people, to my friends. They can greet me, they can ask me, but I always talk about making progress. I can spend 10 hours doing what is productive, what is meaningful to me. I'm in my 20s and up to 30s, I'm going to grind the hell out. In this time, I'm not going to be friendly. If you don't like me, there are a lot of people who does not like me. Get the hell out of here. Please, I request you, get the hell out of here. I know there are people who like me, they're around me. I respect them. They are growing, I'm growing. Together we are growing. Okay. If you are having some hearing issue right now, there are going to be sound effects. Please focus. Okay. How do I measure focus when the result are not immediately visible? Do it. Continue, do it. If you're passionate, it might take 15 years. I'm asking you, if the thing takes 15 years, wouldn't you do it? Please, something in life take time. A lot of things in life takes time, and we cannot do anything about it. Acha, to pet lovers out there, there are sound of dogs. It's natural. I cannot do about them. Okay, I cannot suppress them. I cannot do anything. I cannot do no harm to them. Okay, they're stray dogs. They're going to make sounds, but please focus. Okay, this is my humble request to you, to all the animal lovers out there. This is the result of your humility. Um, they are not your distraction. Okay, focus on my word, not on them. Uh, the dreamer, the dreamer asks a very good question. I always get stuck in the planning stage of projects and never actually start working on them. How do I push myself to take the first step? I always get stuck in planning stage. Okay, planning process is important. Listen, to make this video, I have been planning for the past 4 5 days. So planning is important, but if you're not doing execution, delete it. I have been in my social media account. I have this pending list. I have opened up and I seen if my pending list succeeded three. I delete what is happening after this priority list. So I delete unnecessary thing because I do not want to put unnecessary pressure on me. Okay, so the process stage is important, my friend. This process is very important. I stick to my process. I stick to what I believe that this is going to work. So it worked normally. Okay. First step I can recommend you, wear your shoes. If you want to start running every morning, get up at your suitable hour. Wear your shoes, get ready, get dressed up. That is your first step. Okay. Try to do it. If you don't like running, get back to sleep. But first step should be just get up in the morning and get dressed up. This is the best thing that you can do. Creative mind 88. You are so many questions from you, beta. My friend, what you have asked wants to know what's your advice for someone who keep procrastinating because they're afraid that work won't be good enough. If you like it, if you like what you are doing, then do it. If you are waiting for someone's approval, then you are doing the wrong thing and you have not understand yourself. Then for you, I recommend a video series that is going to come. Please hooked up to my videos, to my 10 video series. I think I'm going to discuss your question and your answer, okay, out of there, okay. But seeking approval from everyone, it's not going to work, okay. Do it, do it every day. Like I think one of the best thing that I have learned from a comedian is that, see, comedy is the I think laughter. It is one of the most difficult thing. Okay, so you have to write script every day. Try to make someone laugh until it comes out of you naturally. Okay, so do it and continue to do it. Do it every day. Fail, 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 success. It's There is no ratio of failing and success. You can succeed one time, but please don't be a choker. Don't you get choked. If you're losing, just accept it. Be man enough. Yes, we are not good enough. We lost. If you're winning, does not behave that I am everything. I am number one. Please don't do it. My friend Focus Finder, what kind of name is this? Asks, I often start my day with good intention, but I lose track of time on social media. Any tips on staying consistent? Delete social media. My friend, like, I get on my device, I got hooked up in a video and another video pops out, another video pops out. For YouTube, it's better because you have 40-45 minutes of video, but sometimes you watch a little bit and then move on to another one. Do one thing is that you can download 2-3 videos, try to watch the entire video. Okay, if that video seems important to you, watch it and keep on watching it until you get fatigue. And just delete unnecessary application. Just delete unnecessary applications. Delete unnecessary things that has nothing to do about anything. I have muted my WhatsApp status. I am not interested on people's life. So biggest decision takes the strongest wills. Ambitious Soul 21 says, I have tried so many productive methods, but none of them stick. How do I figure out what actually works for me? My friend, there is Pomodoro technique, there is 1 hour golden rule, there is this rule like, finish the entire syllabus in 1 hour. Brother, one night, 1 hour, a lot of things does not happen. You need to give some hour. You are giving 2 days before your exam and you are passing the exam with flying colors. A lot of things happened. See, I used to study before exam only. I never study the entire year. Only before exam I study, because I have the strongest set of notes, because I have been working hard to produce notes. These notes basically help me. I know that what I need to study and what I need to write, so that I score. I know that this is going to come and this is not going to come. So basically, I have somehow figured out what is beneficial for me. Listen, my friend, that hours, 20 minutes, 25 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour, 5 hours, it's nothing if you are not doing what is needed to do. The more hour you add, and if it is not productive, if you're fatigued, the next day you cannot do it. I need to be a stayer. I have to jog my way out. I cannot run so fast in a 100-kilometer marathon and get fatigued after 4 5 kilometer, and I couldn't run for the next 95 kilometer. Think wisely, better. uh Rahul 99 ask, when you have fallen really behind on your goals, how do you motivate yourself to catch up? I do it. Last 4 years I've been thinking to do it. I got some time to do my work right now, so I'm doing it. So there is no rocket science behind it. I do something, I figure out something and I do it. It's just normal. It's normal because you can continue what you have started 5 years back, 10 years back, and I can just do it right now. I have started my martial art journey in 2015, 16, that time, 15, 16. And I when I was in 7th standard I have started. I became a black belt when I was in my third year in 2024. So it is important. So it is very important. Future buddy asks, I feel like I am wasting so much time every day, but I don't know how to fix it. Where do I even start? See, I have studied in physics that a lot of energy released in heat energy. So if you're giving 100 minutes to do something, if you're focused for 40 minutes, you are an emperor. 21 minute if you can make out, and 21 minutes that yes, I have learned something. 21 minutes is good, that and if you can make it to 40 minutes, then you are an emperor. Okay, so that happens and it's going to help you. So where you are going to start, just do it. Productivity comes over time. Productivity is important about procrastination, because 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours means nothing if you're not doing anything. I'm going to repeat this over and over, again and again, again, again. Late starter 95 says, I am night owl and struggle to wake up early. Do you think routine should be based on personal energy level? Yes. I myself am a night owl. I sleep 6 7 in the morning and I wake up 12 1. So I can tune my time. If I need to wake up to watch a test cricket and I have some activity, that for that I need to wake up in the morning only. See, scientifically, our body is evolved to sleep during night when there is darkness. But with the right approach, I think a lot of thing can be done. Okay, you can make your room entirely dark for your sleep. There should not be any light so that you can get a deep sleep. And the best thing is that you need to work productively. A lot of people do night duties. So listen, after a age, when you're not in your growing years and not on your growing age, I believe that this time means nothing. The time means nothing to you, because if I need to work now, I am working. If I wake up in middle of night and I feel like I'm going to do it, I do it. So I'm always hungry. I am like kind of nerd when I'm learning something. It's passion, baby. It's passion. It's pure passion. Focus, focus. Do not lose focus. Dolt now 101 asks, sometimes I set unrealistic goals and burn out quickly. How do I find balance between ambition and practicality? First of all, set unrealistic goals. It's nothing harmful. It's nothing big of a deal. Unrealistic goals is going to show you mirror about what should be your goals. And being burned out quickly, you're going to learn. At least put on some effort, but just don't be fatigued. If you can keep up the flame, do it. If you cannot do it, come back to my 15-minute rule. Do your work 15 minutes for an entire year and make it to 30 minutes. And about practicality, listen, if you're ambitious, then practicality means nothing. Your brain is going to conceive anyway if you love it. Lost in thought gaming. Ask, when your mind is cluttered and you feel overwhelmed, what how do you clear it and focus on what matters? If you are going to work for 4 hours, 5 hours, your chances of getting into clutter is going to be significantly proportionally more. What are the solution? There is no solution to it. Spend less time. If you believe that, focus for 15 minutes. 15 minutes you can do it, and make it to 30 minutes after 1 year or after 6 months. Do it. It is going to work. Trust me, it is going to work. How do you clear it and focus on what matters? Okay. Do it as I said. Just repeat the process over and over again. Gold Digger 22 wants to know, I have heard you talk about focusing on small wins. Can you explain on how that actually helps in long run? So this is the last question for today. Gold Digger 22, you asked this beautiful question about small win. Small win is basically small achievement, small tasks that you do for your accomplishment. Actually, small project. I I respect the way people do it. I respect the way people perform, the way people do their work. Everybody have their own strategies to do it. Small wins for me means I have successfully accomplished my process. Right now, I am going to shift my focus on creating this 10 video series. I respect my 10 video series. Um, I am passionately doing whatever I know, whatever I have did through my entirety, through my entire life. I have done it, and I know that I can do it, and I'm doing it. It it does not matter. It does not matter for me what are the results, because I am always hooked up with the process. Small wins can be transferred into something big, but what is something big to you? It could be $1 million, it could be a lot of money, it could be a house, it could be, giving your children the best education, your family the best that you could do for your family. So a lot of thing can be done, and my friend, it just depend on what you do. It doesn't matter. Okay, be strong in your focus, be strong on what you are doing, and be consistent over time is basically something that you can do and you can continue to do, brother. um but one thing I can tell you, whatever you're doing, like, to everyone, okay, as I am getting nearing to the end of this video, I can tell you, whatever I have said, especially this question answer sessions. Listen to everyone's question and answers. Try to watch this 2 3 times. Okay, it is what I am doing, trying to say you from the depth of my heart. Please watch it. Please, please, please. And thank you to my friends. Thank you, Rick, for your wonderful questions. It helped me to hooked up really to video, okay, to this video, and I appreciate for your time that you have given. And thank you, guys. And please watch my upcoming videos. It's going to be basically going to be a 10 video series, and after this 10 video series I am aiming for at least 100 people to watch all of this video entirely and learn something on their life. Love you guys. Take care.